What's up, friends of the good mood? This is Manni, and welcome to part 2 of the drone overhaul update video. Things are actually getting worse. Can you believe it? I thought we've seen the worst in the last video I've made. Top right corner. Everything about how we're being stolen in there. Check it out if you haven't seen it yet, because I don't want to say everything again. But it's actually getting worse. I have some upsetting news from Pixonic about this topic. I have something in the article that I completely missed last time. That's really evil and bad. I need to show this to you because you need to be aware. Can't believe I missed this. I'm sorry. Thirdly, I said something in this other video that may make matters worse if they actually did what I said, because it's a numbers game. It's hard to know. But yeah, so check out last video first, and then you know about why I think this 5,000 microchip limit, everybody thinks this, the whole community is up in arms and upset about it, is why this is complete and utter stealing Savage level 1000, okay? Now, in the other videos, let's first start with the one I said might be wrong. I noticed a discrepancy. Let's just take a look at tier 3 and tier 4 drones. Let's leave the others away. I saw the discrepancy. You need 730 microchips to create a tier 3 drone and 1,000 for a tier 4. And then I saw, wait, but you're only getting 20 microchips for a tier 3 chip and 100 for a tier 4. So this doesn't fit together. And I said if you need 730 for the tier 3 drone, then you should get 73 microchips for the tier 3 chip. Don't do that, because that would actually be wrong. Remember, in the game, for the chips, you get for 5 purple ones, you get 1 golden one. For 5 tier 3, you get 1 tier 4. That means that the conversion rate here is actually correct, right? What's not correct is the pricing of the drones. If you actually did it so that you get 73 for the tier 3 drone chip, that means you got really screwed if you converted all your tier 3s into tier 4s. Because you now have a really terrible conversion rate on those tier 4 chips, okay? So don't do that. Instead, clearly it shows that what's wrong is this. The prices of the drones are wrong. If this is what you're going to give us in the update conversion from what we had before to the new currency, Pixonic, then obviously the drones need to follow that pricing. The price needs to follow the compensation rate. Otherwise, you're getting robbed all over again right here already. In addition to this down there, you get absolutely screwed with this because you need 10 microchip scraps tier 4 to make a tier 4 drone, but you need what? 65 or whatever tier 3 chip scraps to make a tier 3 drone. This doesn't fit together. The pricing is not correct. It needs to follow the compensation rate. Otherwise, it's another whole level of screw up right here. Okay, so this is what I wanted to correct, because I did a little bit of thinking. I was like, wait a minute, if they really did that, what would happen? Oh, maybe I made a mistake saying that. So, just to correct this, another thing, and that's really crazy. This is what before I tell you the upsetting news from Pixonic. Actually, wait, let's start with this. Let's start with the news, okay? Because I was in Discord and I was seeing all the news and the feedback provided by our people from Reddit, from YouTube creators and everywhere. We all send one message. Literally everybody says it. Like, guys, this is absolutely horrendous. You can't do this. It's a no-go. It's an absolute no-go. Everybody says this. And then there was one response. I can't show you the response because it's not allowed, but I can tell you pretty much what the feedback was to us. The feedback was that the team is well aware of how these changes are received, but they're not ready to provide additional information yet or details yet. However, there are the chances that the drone tier compensation plan is reworked is unlikely. It's unlikely that the changes announced here are being changed. What it means is that there is a massive disconnect between Pixonic's perception of reality and our perception of reality and the game. Because, I'm sorry to point this out, Pixonic, but without these players, you guys are nothing. Nothing. Your product is worthless without the players who play this game, without the players who pay for it. That means, similar to politics, basically, where the politicians are elected by the people to act in their interest. That's which sadly doesn't even work in politics, unfortunately. Yeah, you are developing this game for us players. We are your customers. We're the ones you want to make happy so that we buy your product and we invest into it. So, I don't know why I need to point this out because it seems so obvious, but there seems to be such a disconnect between Pixonic's what they actually do, because it seems like they want to screw us up every possible direction and step. They go one step forward, make an update that we basically want because we are annoyed by the constant overflowing effects that make the combat so annoying with the shields and the instant fix and all this nonsense. Every drone provides you with 10 abilities all happening passively at the same time. It's just too much and it just disturbs the flow of combat, and we don't like it. We want to simplify this a little more. We want to have a free-flowing combat system where we can shoot somebody and get shot and just have fun. And they say they heard us and they give us this update now, but this is one step forward with, as usual, 10 steps back. And this is just not right, man. You need to make positive changes, only positive changes now, to get the positive perception back to Polarbearz, that everybody who may have stopped will say, wow, this game is awesome, we want to play it again. They're making positive changes, they're turning around, it's going to be awesome again. So let's get back into this game. Because I loved it back in the days, and I'll love it again if this and this that annoyed me before is no longer the case. But it's not going to happen if you always turn around with more steps back than you make forward. And this proves it, that we are aware how the changes are received, but we're not planning a change in what we announced. It's crazy, right? And it also, this disconnect between reality and what's happening also explains why lags, performance issues, matchmaking, hackers are barely even addressed at all. Because as long as, I don't know, the coin rolls, it doesn't really matter what's in the game, how the game behaves and runs and whatever. It doesn't matter. So let's come to the part that I missed in the last video that is really, really, really nasty, and I need to tell you this, guys. It's that there is going to be a maximum, you can level up your drones with the microchips, obviously, and there will be abilities that you unlock upon leveling them up. And then there's going to be a max level 12 on the tier 4 drone, for example. That is level 12. And that will unlock your last ability, the 4th ability, okay? And to reach that maximum level, though, you need a new resource. Yes, because we don't have enough resources in the game as it is. Gold, silver, platinum, power cells, black market keys, battleship components. All components for every robot and every weapon has its own components that you need to create or earn or win. Mark III tokens, event tokens in 3 different sizes, battle pass, VIP account, and of course dollars and euros. Yeah, and now we need upgrade tokens for drones, and I may have actually missed some other currencies because I only thought about this for 3 minutes. So yeah, that's we need more currencies, clearly, and there is a new one come in. It's going to be an upgrade token for maxing your drone to the maximum level that will then only unlock your 4th and last ability. Obviously, in the future, right now, some of the tier 3 drones look pretty good, but in the future, of course, we all know that the tier 4 drones will be the real deal. You'd want the tier 4 drones in the future, of course, and to get that last ability, you need that upgrade token. And here comes the thing, you don't get this. You don't get this in this update. You get one of them at level 27, which I'm assuming every one of us gets one, and it gets you this upgrade token. And then, for every 2,500 basically stolen components after your 5,000 microchip limit, you'll get one additional upgrade token. So you get something for your stolen stuff, but it's gonna be this one upgrade token. And that means for somebody who has, let's say, 60 microchips, they're being scrapped, you get 5,000 components, you lose the 1,000 components that are being stolen from you, because you should get 6,000 components for your 60 chips, but you don't reach this yet, you get no upgrade token, you get robbed, and you have nothing back from it in return. But the real problem is, in the future, to max out our drones, right now we have max drones, we all have our max drones, or many of us, or with the full max microchips. After the update, guess what, guys? We'll have one max drone, and the others we can no longer max on tier 4 because we don't have the upgrade tokens for them. Who knows how you're gonna get it, how you're gonna buy it or whatever, win it. But you need, here it says it clearly, that's the thing I is tier 4 drone to fully upgrade, you need 1 upgrade token. It doesn't say this about the tier 3, so maybe you don't need it to reach level 9 on the tier 3, maybe you only need it on tier 4, but remember, tier 4 is gonna be the real deal in the future. You want tier 4 max, and to do this, you need an upgrade token now, and you only get this one at 27, which everybody probably gets then. And beyond that, you get no upgrade tokens anymore, of course, unless for every 2,500 microchips after reaching the 5,000 microchips limit. Not already getting reaching 2,000. No. You get 0 for that. You get only after reaching 2,500, and you get that laser drone. Okay, wow. But yeah, so just to make that clear, this means we all don't have max drones after the update anymore. We may have 1 of them. Somebody might even have maybe 2 or 3 if they had so many drip chips laying around, but you don't have the ability to upgrade your max tier 4 drones anymore, to max them out. And also another thing people pointed out in the comments section, it's unbelievable, no matter where you look, you get screwed in this update. They said that, hey, right now you have a drone hangar and a robot hangar, and if you have a certain team deathmatch hangar, for team deathmatch or long-range engagements, then you use the same drone hangar, and if you have a brawling hangar for beacon rush or whatever, then you have the same drones available, so you need 1 drone hangar and that's it. In the future, however, you assign your drones specifically to a robot. That means if you need multiple hangars, and there are many people who play with more than 1, for certain tasks, team deathmatch, sniping, long-range maps versus brawling maps, Moon, Dead City for example, right? Brawling hangars in beacon rush and so on, tanks and brawlers. And then you have, obviously, you were able to use your drones before, now no longer, because you need more drones now to cover the same needs that you had before. It's unbelievable. You need to... It's crazy. I don't even know what to say anymore. And no matter where I look, you get absolutely screwed in this update. Except for one thing, we get a less obstructed gameplay experience with more smooth gameplay and no longer as many popping up effects. But everything else is a step back compared to this 1 step forward. And it's unbelievable. And again, I told you about the news that they said they know how we feel, but they don't plan a change. Yeah, there seems to be a really big rift and disconnect between Pixonic and us, and how they see us apparently. Because, like I said, guys, we are those who make this game relevant. We make it relevant in the Play Stores, where they can then place ads in the game, and advertisement companies are interested because they are certain numbers that they can reach with their ads. It's because we are there to provide these numbers. We are paying for the game. We are making this all possible. We are the ones. Without us, this game is nothing, right? Same as without you guys watching, I'm nothing. This channel, if you guys don't watch it, there's going to be 0 views, and I can go back on the market and try and find a job there, because that is it. Without you guys, I am nothing. And without players, the game developers are nothing. Not just Pixonic, any game developers, but it seems like they don't even understand this basic principle anymore. There's such a big disconnect. It's crazy. And hopefully gonna be nicer gaming experience without these pop-up shields and all these overflowing effects. Which, by the way, I applaud Pixonic for doing this, because it's definitely the right way to get the game back into a more enjoyable gameplay experience. So that is great. But these other things are clearly anti-player decisions, and at this point, I don't think the game can afford any more anti-player decisions like that. We need pro-player decisions, pretty much only, exclusively this, so that people get the perception that, wow, guy, cool, the game, I played it before, stopped playing because this and this really annoyed me, but wow, they're turning it around, it's gonna be better, I wanna play it again, I wanna enjoy this again. That's what we need, okay? And again, I might be complaining a lot here, but I'm also being honest about how I feel about it, and also what I think needs to happen in order to get this game back in its glory, to its former glory and to its full fun potential. Oh, it seems like the marketing department always has the rudder in their hands, and they always get to say what's happening. Yeah, so for now, ladies and gentlemen, I think I've said everything I needed to say. Thank you for, again, lending me your ear, and sorry for making a part 2 of a non-gameplay video. To be honest, at this point, I'm even reaching a point where I think, I don't know, what comes after War Robots. Maybe I'll have to experiment around with a few games on the channel that I test in between, to see how you guys maybe like it, so that we have a majority of content being War Robots, but I test something else to have a plan B, because my goodness, this is not looking good right now, sorry. to say it, and I think we all feel this too. I'm just being honest with you guys, and yeah, I as usual I hope for the best, but I have said and written this so many times. I don't think I can, or it's hard to believe in it anymore. That they turn around, that they change this course and go into pro player focus from now on. I wish it would happen, because we clearly need it. But yeah, for now, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all so much for watching, for reading the comments, man. I'm so proud of you guys, and you even said you're proud of me for speaking out, and it means so much to me, guys. That last comments, watch through the comments section, it's like, we're like one big family right here, and it's so cool to have you guys on board. I really am so proud to have you guys as my community, our community, that we all created together. And yeah, let's show Pixonic that some change is necessary here, so that we can all move on together with this, including Pixonic, right? So yeah, for now, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good one, and see you in the next video, which will then be a gameplay video again, because although there is a lot of negativity around it, I still am an entertainment medium, or at least that's what I see myself, and my purpose, or my job, I think, is to bring you guys some entertainment, some smiles, some laughing, some good mood, most of all. That's what I kind of want to do. I have really failed miserably at doing this in the last 2 videos, but that is how I see my job here on YouTube for you guys. And in that spirit, I will still bring you some gameplay videos, just for us to enjoy some gameplay, but I also have and feel the need to inform you about these changes, because I think it's my responsibility to have you guys updated. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you around. Manni signing off, and bye bye.